Peck and NKTelco Minster welcome to this broadcast of high school boys varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports. We are at Minster Gymnasium where the New Bremen Cardinals will take on the Minster Wildcats. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Oglaze Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, Borchers Floor Center, and NKTelco. Bringing you this rivalry game between Minster and New Bremen. I'm Dave Knapke. It's my pleasure to bring you tonight's game. Bremen Cardinals having a very nice season to start off. They're 3-1 on the season. The wins come a 19-point win over Ottoville. They won by 27 over Anna. They won by 22 over Salina, and then they lost a 1-point heartbreaker to St. Mary's. They had led by about 18 points in the third quarter before they let that one slip away just at the end. Cardinals are led in scoring by Nick Alec, averaging 11.8 on the season. Trevor Bergman with 10.5. Aaron Tiemann with 8 points off the bench, and led the leading scorer actually is Reese Bussey. First team All-MAC last year, averages 14 points a game. For the Minster Wildcats, they're 0-3 on the season. Young team, they graduated 6 seniors, very good seniors off the MAC champions last year. They're led in scoring by Johnny Nixon with 10.7, Brogan Stefan, a freshman, 9.3. The offense has been a little bit of a struggle this year, only averaging 33 points a game for the Wildcats under coach Michael McClurg in his 6th year. Cody Stevens, the head coach for New Bremen, in his 3rd year.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our New Bremen, New Knoxville, Salina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? NKTelco Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. NKTelco is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at NKTelco Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with NKTelco.
Getting ready for the Sydney Oglaze Audiology for our starting lineups. First, they'll start with the New Bremen Cardinals. Cardinals in the black uniforms with gold letters trimmed in crimson. Number 5, 5'11" senior, averaging 10.5 on the season. Number 12, Nick Alec, a 6'1" senior, averages 12 points again, 10 three-pointers. And their leading scorer, number 6'4" senior, Reese Bussey, 14 points a game to match his uniform number. And their tallest player, 6'6" senior, Nathan Rindler. And at the guard position, number 50, David Homan. Now they will turn the lights out. And they will set the atmosphere here in Minster. Put the spotlights on the players. PA Craig Oldigus trying to get him fired up. Tallest player on the team, number 0, 6'5" senior Zach Fortman. 3 points a contest for Fortman. Next up, another senior, 6-foot senior, number 2, Austin Wellman. Next up, a freshman, number 12, Brogan Steffi, 9.3 a game. And the leading scorer, averaging right at 10, 6'4" senior Johnny Nixon, only returning starter from last year's team. And then another freshman, number 22, James Niemeyer, 2.3 points a game. So it's Fortman, Wellman, Steffi, Nixon, Niemeyer. For the Cardinals, it's Bergman, Alley, Bussy, Rindler, and Holman. The starting lineup, brought to you by Sydney Always Audiology. That'll lead us into our keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. For the Cardinals, Coach Stevens, his keys were to rebound. It's been a strength of their team this year. Limit the turnovers and execution on offense. For the Minster Wildcats, they're going to need to hit some shots. They're only shooting 32% from the 32% from the field, only getting 32 points a game. They need to rebound. They've been rebounding about 9 a game. And they need to just play tough, scrappy, hard defense. They're going to need that in order to stay in this game with the high-powered Cardinals. So it'll be Rindler and Nixon to tip us off, and we are underway. Glad you're joining us here on NKTelco Sports. Tip of control. Niemeyer jumps up and catches it. Steffi will run the point here at this possession. 6-foot senior was a quarterback on the football team. There's a running back, Wellman. There's Niemeyer to the hoop, blocked by Rindler. Niemeyer follows, banks it off the glass and in. James Niemeyer draws first blood. David Holman tries to drive. All the way over, there's Nick Alec. He's hit 10 threes on the season. Nixon battles for the rebound. Steffi will give it to Niemeyer. That's tipped out of bounds by Alec. Nick Alec, first team All-MAC, all in the football field. Had a very great year on the receiving end, as a receiver, I should say. All the passes from his fellow starting basketball player from quarterback David Holman. The Cardinals have new uniforms this year. Look sharp in the black and the gold and crimson trim. Man-to-man defense by the Cardinals. Steffi will let the 3 go and hit it. Logan Steffi nails the tray, and Minster with a 5-0 lead on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, think first. Bergman kicks it to the corner to Holman. Bergman, a long 3. That's more than NBA range about. That will go out of bounds. It will stay with the Cardinals. The Cardinals have 3 players in double figures, with Bussy with 14, Alec with 12, and Bergman with 10.5. Bergman will let the 3 go in and out. Ball tipped around. Holman comes up with it. David Holman, he started last year as a sophomore. Gives it up to Alec to Bergman. Those 3 had a lot of minutes last year at the varsity level. There'll be a foul underneath. Foul on James Niemeyer, his first. Bergman finds Alec, sets his feet at the 3-point arc, in and out. Took away. Reese Bussy comes up with the rebound. We'll see a 3-year starter. Bergman, a nice pass over to Rindler. Big guy off the mark. Ball goes out of bounds to the little Wildcats. 5-0 Minster. Niemeyer with a putback basket. Steffi with the 3 ball. Is Steffi working against Bergman. Bergman, a quick defender. Almost stolen away there. Niemeyer comes up with it to Wellman. Nixon to Fortman. Steffi open for another tray. Too strong. Long rebound to Rindler. Bussy tries to drive. Over to Alec, down to Bussy. Nice move to the basket. Rolls off. He tips it to his teammate. Rindler chases it down to Bergman. To the hoop. We'll kick it out. Bussy with the tray. Holman's another chance here. And that's stolen away there as Holman tried to pass it underneath. Niemeyer, Johnny on the spot there. Here goes the passing lane. It's a lot of chances for the Cardinals, not able to capitalize on any of them. Nixon against Rindler. Gets it out. Fortman will shy a 3. Short. Holman with the rebound. Bergman pushes the tempo. Cardinals have been running a lot this year, averaging 64 points a game, only giving up 47. That's a foul on Wellman on a hand check there. In the game will be Noah Papari. He was out sick on Tuesday. He's an exchange student from Finley. His aunt, Retta Papari, was the star point guard on the 1998 state championship team here at Minster. She went on to play at Xavier. Into the game for the Cardinals, number 2, Aaron Tiemann, super sub off the bench, averaging 8 points a game. Underneath, he's tipped away by Wellman. Wellman are able to get it. Cardinals will reset. Bergman's running the point. Kicks it out to Tiemann. Out to Bergman. Bergman will have a foul called on against the Wildcats. Brogan Steffi, his first foul, as Minster's had 3 fouls. 14, Devin Wepker into the game for Minster. And Dylan Baumbauer into the game. He played half of the JV game tonight at 10 points. Wepker, another player that played very little in the Tuesday, just very first possession. That was about it. He went out sick. That's a 3-ball out. And Bussey comes up with the rebound, not able to finish. The Cardinals still scoreless as Wellman comes up with a rebound. You can tell the intensity of this rivalry is. Wildcats are battling with a 5-0 lead here. Foul on Baumbauer here. Steffi is fouled in the backcourt by Tiemann. So 2 quick fouls against the Cardinals. Tiemann played a little bit on varsity last year as a freshman, got some time in some games. Heimar's mostly JVs. They try to trap Steffi, able to get it to Wepker. Back to Wepker. As Cardinals drop to a 2-3 zone. Nixon, that will go off of Papari. Turnover, give it to the Cardinals. Ben Wells, number 15 in the game, as well as number 5, Trevor Bergman, returns. Bergman gives it up to Bussey. Cardinals still looking for their first points. Nice move, but there's Wellman. It was a nice job. Undersized, but he's kind of emerged as the best defender for the Wildcats this season already. Pull-up shot by Steffi, too strong. Followed by Papari, he's fouled. Noah Papari with a nice rebound for the 6'4" junior. Papari will shoot 2 as Ben Wells draws the foul. Papari rattles it home, his first points. He's averaging 6 on the season. Coach Stephen wants to call a timeout. His squad's down 6-0 on our First National Bank scoreboard. We'll break for this persistent strip timeout on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Coming out of this precision strip timeout. This is only two. It's the first week of MAC play, but only two of the MAC games going on. This one and Adolphus St. John at Fort Recovery. Three of them have been postponed because of football. New Knoxville, Coldwater, Parkway, Versailles, St. Henry, and Marion all postponed because of the very success of those three schools. And congratulations to Marion Local and Versailles on a state championship. Also congratulations on the runner-up by Coldwater. Papari converts both, and Minster off to a 7-0 lead. I believe I've heard New Bremen was down 10-0 to Anna early in that game and scored the next 21 points. Right now, Tiemann, spin move at the lane, and it falls in. Nice move by the sophomore Tiemann. Cardinals are on the board, 7-2. Steffi over to Webker. Back to Steffi. Webker to Steffi. 2-3 zone. That's pretty far out. You can maybe blow the back door because it's extended. The back line is about halfway through that foul lane. Very aggressive there if you can get back door. Wellman has to give it back to Webker, to Steffi. Minster's not getting a lot of movement, not getting a lot of penetration against this zone. They go in the post there to Nixon. Nice move by Steffi. Crossover dribble to free himself up. Steffi with 5. Wildcats with a 7-point lead on our First National Bank scoreboard. Baumbauer to Tiemann. He'll drive. He'll do a runner to the lane. Too Strong gets his own rebound. Bussy will be fouled on his way to the hoop. We'll see if that's on Wellman, and it is, and he put his head down and he's a little frustrated. That's his second foul. He'll have to leave with 2 fouls. He'll be replaced by James Niemeyer. David Holman back in the game, number 40. Nathan Renner, number 12, Nick Alec. As New Bremen has pretty well their starting lineup right now. I'll check through it. Bussy's not in. Tiemann's in place, but otherwise the other 4 starters are here. Bergman, backdoor cut. Not able to be caught by Alec, and Bremen offense a little bit out of sync. They trail 9-2. A little bit of an upset going on here. Bremen 3-1. Minster 0-3. Wecker to Steffi. Almost loses it. Gets to the Niemeyer. He'll drive to the hoop. Swatted away by Rindler. Fast break ahead to Bergman. Banks it off the glass. Trevor Bergman with a deuce. Nice fast break. The assist there by Tiemann. Down to 9-4. Devin Webker will let the 3 go and rattle it home. Devin Webker with the tray. 12-4. Bergman to Holman. Holman tries to drive. There is a long 3 by Tiemann. He was almost out of bounds. He hits it. It's 19-9 at the 3-point line. That's about 22 feet, maybe 23 feet. Tiemann with 5 of the 7 points. Steffi in some trouble. Coach McClurg will call a timeout, brought to you by Precision Strip. 30-second timeout gives us an opportunity to remind you that this game is sponsored by 5-star recruitment sponsor Crown Equipment. Our MVP sponsors Clopay and Nidec Minster. Our keys to the game are brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Starting line is brought to you by Sydney Ogle's Audiology. Our timeouts are all brought by Precision Strip. Stats and recap sponsored by Wagner's IGA. Our live view sponsor tonight is Borchers Floor Center. I will pick a player of the game sponsored by NKTelco. And on our First National Bank scoreboard, Minster leads 12-7. Here with 33 seconds to go in the first quarter. Minster has been much better offense than what New Bremen has had. Papari will inbound it off the side there, right at half court. Steffi's been running the point, also has 5 points for the Wildcats, guarded by Bergman. They do that matchup 2-3 zone. Wefker to Nixon. Wide open is Steffi and drains the three. Brogan Steffi with 8. 15-7. Holman to the basket. Nice move. Aggressive move by David Holman with his first 2 points. Down to 3 seconds. Under 2, Steffi will launch a three just off the mark. We've played 8 minutes of basketball here at Minster. The hometown Minster Wildcats 15, New Bremen 9. We'll be right back here on NKTelco Sports.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
1 quarter of the books here at Minster. Wildcats lead the Cardinals 15-9 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Our Wagner's IGA stats and recap. Minster with 4 players scoring, led by Brogan Steffi with 8. Devin Whipker with the tray. Noah Papari with 2 foul shots. James Niemeyer with the 2-pointer. The Cardinals, just 2 players have scored. Aaron Tiemann with 5 points off the bench. Trevor Bergman with 2. Also David Holman missed him initially. He's with 2 points for their total of 9. Both teams have played very clean basketball, only 1 turnover apiece. So the Bremen ball to start us off. I have a feeling you're going to see a little more offense out of the Cardinals to get it down to Bush, who's yet to score, their leading scorer. Rindler to Holman. Over to Bergman. They go underneath to Rindler. Working against Nixon. Too strong, tipped around. Wellman comes up with it. Wellman playing with 2 fouls. Minster not real deep, play really about 7 on Varsity. There's Wellman with the tray. Nixon comes up with a rebound. There's Wepker. Looks like Steffi's on the bench to start the second quarter. Nixon. They get over to Papari, corner 3. Bussy, nice box out for the rebound. Bergman. Nice backdoor cut. And in by Nick Alec. 15-11. Bremen did not score about the first half of the first quarter, but they are now up to 11. Minster only averaging 33 points a game. There's Papari, swatted away by Rindler. He came out of nowhere. Nice job by the senior Rindler. There's Homer with a drive to the hoop. You have to stop his penetration or he'll go right like that. Cardinals within 2. Wepker to Nixon. He's at the free throw line during that high post. They kick out Niemeyer for the tray. All swatted away. Battle. Niemeyer comes up with it. Out of Nixon. Papari to Wellman. Coach McClure calls a timeout. He has a couple players at the bench he wants to get in. So it'll be a 30-second timeout. Remind you that NKTelco Sports and the sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school basketball action on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Replay times are Thursday, December 16th at 5 p.m. and Monday, December 20th at 9 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. We had some girls basketball last night. You might have seen it on our streaming. Minster defeated New Bremen 47-41. New Knoxville over Coldwater 47-21. Parkway over Versailles 55-28. Marion over St. Henry 46-21. And Fort Recovery defeats St. John's 48-39. That was the girls basketball action yesterday. Right now Minster with a 2-point lead, and they've led the whole way. Probably their best quarter of basketball so far, as they scored 15 in the first quarter. Steffi with the basketball. Nixon at the high post. In this matchup zone that goes through Wellman's legs. Knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Wildcats. Job by Dylan Baumbauer, who's on the floor there. Now they go. They still got a matchup. Times you think it's a man-to-man, but it's really a matchup 2-3 zone. Fortman to Nixon. Trying to get a shot. There's Niemeyer. Back to Nixon, just able to get it in. Backdoor cut. But Fortman not able to finish it. Ball on the floor. He'll be tied up. And the order of possession will give it to Minster. Nice crowd. You can see the opposite side of the court from your vantage point. A lot of New Bremen crowd. You have the Minster student section all dressed in black. It's be a blackout tonight, and you have some, let's say, some students decked out in religious garb. Has been kind of the theme between Minster Catholic and New Bremen, so to speak, as the Pope has been known to make an appearance from time to time in this game. So two student sections really usually get into it between the two. A couple substitutions, Nick Alec and Trevor Bergman, 5 and 12. Devin Wepker and Noah Papari into the game. (15-13) as the slowed down a little bit. And there's a turnover. Tiemann to the hoop. Tried to get a foul and the layup, and he got neither. So that's knocked out of bounds. Minster has not scored here in this second quarter. New Bremen has scored 2 points. Homan and Halleck. And Steffi will bring the basketball up. Wellman all the way over. Dangerous pass to Papari. There's bad pass there, stolen away. Pass to Nixon. There's a long three by Tiemann. Again, that's a 23-footer. Bergman to Rendler, blocked. No basket. I think Nixon probably got the block there. Wellman down to Nixon. Drives to the hoop. That'll be blocked out of bounds. Will stay with the Wildcats. One more substitutions. Zach Fortman in the game. Number 21, Tate Reckerman into the game. And number 14, Reese Bussey. Reckerman in his first action, one of 8 seniors on this team. Coach Corey Stevens took this team to the regional finals last year. Turnaround shot. Good follow there by Fortman, not able to fall, but senior Zach Fortman will shoot 2. So he crashed the boards. Aaron Tiemann with the foul. his second foul. Wortman in and out on that. Foul shooting's been a bit of a trouble too for the Wildcats, just 49% on the field, on the season I should say. David Holman back in the lineup. Wortman 0 of 2 there. She's yet to score again in the second quarter. Bergman, Holman with the tray. That hits the strap above the basket. .330 to go here before halftime. Minster still clinging to a 2-point lead on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, think first. A longtime scoreboard sponsor on NKTelco Sports. Wellman to Nixon. Wepker. Steffi to the hoop. Able to get his own rebound. Ball on the floor. Steffi comes up with Fortman. Can't finish, gets his own rebound, banks it home. Zach Fortman. Zach Fortman gives the Wildcats a 4-point lead. It's their first 2 points of this quarter. 17-13. We will have an official's timeout here as something's happening. I think Holman is injured to some, he's holding his left arm kind of funny. He has a stinger right now or what? So the official's timeout, they get him out as he'll get some medical attention. James Niemeyer checks in for Fortman. So on the floor for the Cardinals, you have Reckerman, Bergman, Bussy. There's Wells and Alec. 3-point, Tate Reckerman. Big basket there by Reckerman. Pull-up jumper, Steffi. Tough shot, and he makes it in traffic. Steffi already in double figures with 10. 19-16 lead. Bergman to the hoop. He is fouled on his way to the hoop. Trevor Bergman, that foul was on Devin Wepker, his first. 5 team fouls apiece. Trevor Bergman, 68% foul shooter. This is the first. Nathan Rindler checks back in, the 6'6 senior for Tate Reckerman. Second one here by Trevor Bergman, averaging 10.5 on the season. Misses both of them. So both teams 0 for 2 on the foul shots. That's the only attempts we've had so far. Steffi. Wepker almost stolen by Alec. Nixon. Whipper's open for the layup and one. Nice pass from Nixon. Wepker goes up strong. And the 6'1 junior Devin Wepker, a chance for the 3-point play. So the 3-point play as Minster continues their lead here in the first half. So it took them a while to score here in the second quarter, but now they have a 6-point lead on the 3-point play by Wepker. Wepker with 6 points of his own. 22-16 on our First National Bank scoreboard in favor of the Wildcats. Rindler with the basketball. Bushy has yet to score their leading scorer. Number 14, who averages 14. It's probably just a matter of time before he gets on the board. Now has the basketball guarded by Wellman, who's playing with 2 fouls. Minster only goes about 7 deep. Probably their 8th player is Cole Richard, and he's out sick tonight, a freshman. There's Rindler trying to back down Nixon. Reckerman. There's the 3 by Alec. He drains it. Nick Alec, his 11th 3 on the season. That's more than 2 a game he's had already. Cuts the lead in half, 22-19. Steffi over to Wellman. Neymar on this left wing. We work it through Nixon. All the way over is Webker. Will drive off the glass and falls in. Nice strong move by Webker. Lead back to 5. Up on about 35 seconds to go. Reese Bussey to the hoop, and I think he drew the 3rd foul on Wellman. Wellman trying to play the tight defense, and he will draw his 3rd foul, so that's a tough foul on Wellman. Also, the Wildcats, Wellman's played about that whole second quarter with 2 fouls. So you got 2 fouls about halfway through the first quarter as Bussey misses the first. Cardinals 0 of 3 on their foul shots. Papari will replace Wellman. So Bussey 0 of 2. That one rattles out. Must be a lid on the free throws tonight. No one has made one yet. Or I should say that Devin Whipker completed a 3-point play. He has the basketball to Nixon. On the elbow, in some traffic, gives it to Steffi. Coming up on 10 seconds, Steffi into the corner, Papari. Papari will drive, give it to Nixon. Gives it back to Papari, kicks it out. Steffi with the 3, and it's home. The Wildcats leave the court with a lot of enthusiasm. Steffi with a 3-pointer, nice offensive possession for the Wildcats to end the half as they go to the locker room leading 27-19. Bit of an upset going on. The Wildcats playing good basketball. They lead 27-19 on our First National Bank scoreboard. We'll take a break. We'll keep my microphone on so you can hear the pep band. We'll come back and have our stats and recap before the second half here on NKTelco Sports.
We are here. And here. And here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Park National Bank, Cargill, St. Henry Bank, Chiltex LLC, Speedway Lanes.
Welcome back. We're at halftime here at Minster Gymnasium, where the Wildcats with an 8-point lead, 27-19 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Here's our Wagner's IGA stats and recap. Wildcats are led by, have 5 different players scored, led by Brogan Steff. He's had 13 points in the first half. Devin Wepker with 8 points. James Niemeyer, Noah Papari, and Zach Fortman with 2 points apiece. A little side note, Johnny Nixon has not scored, which is a bit unusual, though the offense has been going through him at the high post, distributing from there. The Cardinals, they've had 5 players scored, led by Aaron Tiemann, Nick Alec with 5, David Holman with 4, Tate Reckerman with 3, Trevor Bergman with 2. Also along the same lines as the leading scorer, Nixon hasn't scored for Minster. Reese Bussey has not scored for the Cardinals. Free throw shooting not real good for either team. Wildcats 1 of 3, Cardinals 0 for 4. Very well played as far as turnovers, only 2 on Minster, 1 on New Bremen. So Minster playing a stellar first half. They've only averaged 33 points a game. They've already got 27. So far their games have been, they have 43 against Spencerville, only 24 against Walpock, and 33 against Botkins, albeit all pretty quality competition. New Bremen only has 19. They've scored 62 against Ottoville, 83 against Anna, 52 against Salina, and 57 against St. Mary's. So they're very low for their normal this early season, where Minster's very high for their normal output. Of course, those are just early into the season, both teams trying to find their way and establish what type of team they are. And the Wildcats got to feel pretty good with an 8-point lead over the 3-1 the Bremen Cardinals, and also their rival. There'll be people that come to this game and don't go to hardly any other game all year. Cardinal basketball, Bergman all the way in the corner to Holman. Got Alec, Bergman, Holman, Bussey, and Rindler, the 5 starters for the Wildcats. Nice pass underneath the Bussey. I think they'll look to get him going. That is short. Wellman playing him with 3 fouls. Good defense on there, and Steffi with the basketball. Leads all scorers with 13 points for the freshman. This is a man-to-man defense for the Cardinals after they played a lot of 2-3 zone in the first half. Nixon to the hole, too strong. So he goes by Rindler. Bremen hasn't really had the first fast break going, except for Holman likes to drive to the hoop. Rindler got away from an over in the back call, but it'll be Minster ball. Holman drove to the hoop too strong on the shot. Steffi being guarded by the freshman, being guarded by the senior Bergman all the way up and down the court. Steffi to the hoop, puts up a shot, a little off balance. There's a foul on the rebound. And then we'll go against Johnny Nixon. Nixon just his first foul. Only in really serious foul trouble as well, with 3 fouls. For the Cardinals, they have Aaron Tiemann, who played a lot of time off the bench. He has 2 fouls. Bergman gives it up to Holman. Holman to Bussey. Bussey will drive baseline, tries to bump into Wellman. Bergman to Rindler. Back to Bussey. I think they're trying to get Bussey involved here and get him off the schneid, if you will. Holman to the hoop. He is pushed by Niemeyer. He's helped up by his teammates and also by Johnny Nixon, as well as the fouls on Niemeyer. His second. David Holman, 71% foul shooter, shoot 2 here. Hits the first one. First foul shot made by the Cardinals after 5 attempts. Wellman in for, Devin Wepker in for James Niemeyer. One of 2 is Holman. Lead still at 7. Steffi to Nixon. There's Fortman will let the 3 go. Wepker crashes it. Tips it goes off of Nixon. The Cardinal basketball. Cardinals, like I said, they were at the regional finals last year. The year before, they lost in a heartbreak in overtime in the district semifinals. And Coach Corey Stevens, in his third year, has the program on the rise. They have high expectations. They graduated some seniors, but the core of their team is back. There's a 3-ball by Bergman. Long rebound to Steffi. Steffi has to give it up to Nixon. Steffi will reset it. Wildcats being patient. Pretty efficient on offense. Cardinals been playing man-to-man here in the second half after mostly zone in the first half. Now they switch Holman on to Steffi. That was by design, or it came through some screens that way. Steffi gives us to Webker. Lobs it to Nixon. Against Rindler, up and under. Good defense by Nathan Rindler. Holman trying to push the tempo. Not able to drive on Webker. Now will drive. Reverse layup out of control. It goes on top of the backboard. I thought there'd be a whistle, but there wasn't. Evidently, that's okay. Cardinals have yet to score here. 3 minutes in. Or they've scored one here. 3 minutes into the half. Minster is yet to score. Aaron Tiemann in the game. In for Holman. Gets a hand from Coach Stevens. Steffi. In the corner, it's Webker. Steffi open for the wing three, and he nails it. Brogan Steffi was 16. There's Tiemann with a long three. Steffi got away with a double dribble there. One of them will let the three go. Wildcats with a 10-point lead and a bump there on Webker. Alec was fouled. It's the third foul already on the Wildcats. At some point you expect New Bremen to make a run. If you're the Wildcats, you got to be ready for it. Brogan Steffi now with 16 points to lead everybody. He had 15 against Spencerville. Only 2 against Walpock, 11 against Botkins. Nice drive to the hoop by Aaron Tiemann. Tiemann was 7 points off the bench. Gives some energy to this Cardinals team. Nixon, drive to the hoop, is swatted away by Rindler. Rindler, a quick jumper, 6'6". And he does a good job of blocking without blocking, fouling with his body. Whipper looking for a teammate all the way out to Wellman. Runs off to Steffi. Steffi guarded by Tiemann. It's fouled from behind as he tried to go for a steal. It's a third foul on Tiemann. So he joins Wellman as the players with 3 fouls. Tate Reckerman will come in for Tiemann. .333 to go. First half, Minster still leads 8-0. Nixon to Steffi. 3 again. Brogan Steffi, 19 points. Bussy, guarded by Wellman. Alec, there's Reckerman. Cardinals haven't really got it going on their half-court offense. At some point, you figure Bussy's going to get going. Rindler with a nice move and a nice soft touch, and it rolls in. Nathan Rindler with his first 2 points. Wildcats still lead by 9, 33-24 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Fortman thought about a 3. He'll drive baseline. Might have traveled to Nixon. Left-handed shot. Doesn't fall. Bussy guarded by the much smaller Wellman, but he's And the difference, Bergman launches a long three again. Cardinals shoot a lot of threes that are way behind the arc. There's a fouls on Tate Reckerman, his first. David Holman back in the game. Noah Papari in as well. As there, Papari's going to enter. Finally, Fortman's the one who leaves. And now, Minster looking a little tired here. Steffi, Wellman, Nixon. And there's a steal from behind by Alec. Bussy will go. He thought about a slam. He just lays it in for his first 2 points. 33-26. Two teams met in the district semifinal, and Bussy hit a buzzer beater, and there's a 2 more points for Steffi, now up to 21. Holman dribbles it off his foot out of bounds. As I say, these two teams met last year in the tournament, the district semifinal. Minster was the number 1 seed. They faced New Bremen, and Reese Bussy nailed down a buzzer beater, a tray to win, to knock out the number 1 seed Minster Wildcats from the tournament. A heartbreak for the Wildcats. Nixon somehow get that one to roll. His first 2 points, an 11-point lead for the Wildcats. Alec off the mark, it's Nixon. To Steffi. Wildcats with 11-point lead. Steffi a little out of control, able to get it to Wellman, back to Steffi. Nixon was open for a bit. He'll run up and under. He'll be called with the charge. Johnny Nixon, just his second foul. Cause a turnover, still only the 3rd turnover. James Niemeyer will come into the game as take Steffi's spot. You can tell he was needing a break there. A few of these players, Minster not real deep, only play 7. Cardinals much deeper. Cardinals, you keep waiting for their run. You have to put the Cardinals on upset alert here. 3-1, could have been 4-0 really. Lost a 1-point game that they had a big lead against St. Mary's. Bussy to the hoop and in. There's a nice move there by Reese Bussy. Devin Wepker will bring the ball up now. James Niemeyer on the corner. 42 seconds. Minster's an 8-point lead. They let it, a 9-point lead. They had an 8-point lead at halftime. They'd be probably pretty content to just go down for 1 shot. I don't think it's doing that per se. Wellman guarded closely by Holman. Devin Wepker. James Niemeyer. Niemeyer to the hoop, and he is fouled on his way. For the 3rd team foul against the Cardinals. Let's see who it is on. 12.5 seconds. I'm sure Minster would like to go for that last shot. As Fortman will come in to give Nixon a break. The foul was on Nathan Rindler. Or Dylan Baumbauer, his 3rd foul. Wipker with the basketball. And that's thrown away. Nobody there. They pass it ahead to Holman for the layup. Nice run out by the Cardinals. Costly turnover against the Wildcats. Wipker will put a shot up. 1 second, Holman will launch one just off the mark. We go to the 4th quarter. The Wildcats still in control as they lead 37-28 on our First National Bank scoreboard. We'll be back in the 4th quarter here on NKTelco Sports.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Crown Equipment Corporation, Grand Lake Health,
Welcome to the fourth quarter. Minster leads by 7, 37-28. They didn't have the scoreboard updated before. We went to the quarter break. Our stats and recap brought to you by Wagner's IGA. Minster leading led by Brogan Steffi with 21 points. Devin Webker with 8, and 4 players with 2 points apiece. Nixon, Niemeyer, Fortman, and Papari. There's Niemeyer with a corner 3, too strong. Rebound by the Cardinals. Cardinals on upset alert. Reese Bussy's gotten going. He had 4 points in that quarter. They've had 7 players score, led by David Homan and Aaron Tiemann with 7 points apiece. Alec with 5. There's Bussy guarded by Wellman. Wellman's played with 3 fouls. He did not come out that whole third quarter either. There's Homan drives. He will get bumped by Wellman. Tough call on Wellman. Homan draws the 4th foul on Wellman. Coach McClure right now he's going to call for a sub as Webker will come into the game. As they will bring Wellman out. He should get a nice hand as he's played some great defense, albeit with foul trouble. So we'll see how that plays out as Bergman will inbound it. 3 ball by Holman. Nice follow by Rindler as that kind of a ricochet there. Rindler at the right spot at the right time. Bremen the closest they've been in a long time, and Steffi drives to the basket. He'll get a blocking foul as Brogan Steffi already with 21 points. He'll shoot 2 here. Minster led 15-9 after 1, 27-18 at halftime, 37-20, 37-30 after 3. Steffi misses the first foul shot. For the second one. Able to hit that one. A nice soft touch. He has 22. Bergman, he might have traveled. Gives it to Homan. He'll drive to the hoop and draw the foul. Homan is definitely a slasher. Likes to drive. Wearing his older brother's uniform, number 50. His older brother, Ben. Passed away a few years ago. You have all 5 starters out there right now for the Cardinals as they try to figure out who the foul was on. They did a 3rd foul from Devin Webker. Bussy guarded by Papari now. Taller player, and he will draw the foul. That'll be the 17th foul. Papari, the exchange student. Don't know how much basketball he's played before, but he looks like he knows what he's doing out there. He's athletic. Bussy shooting. 2 here as he rattles at home. Bremen only 1 of 6 in their foul shots coming in to this quarter. They shoot 61% as a team. Not real great, but better than what they've been there. And there's 2 big foul shots for the Cardinals. Zach Fortman in the game. Cardinals within 4. Closest it's been since probably sometime in the second quarter. Maybe sometime in the first quarter. It was an 8 at halftime. Steffi being hounded by Alec now. Steffi to Webker. Off the mark, Homan will push the tempo. He is fast with the ball. Kicks it out. Bussey, there's that long 3 again. Cardinals take very long threes, a little bit too long, and Bussey gets fouled on. Unintentional, aggressive play there by Webker. It's the right call. Webker was just going after the ball and bumped into Bussey, so Bussey just hit 2 foul shots, has a chance to hit 2 more here on the 1-and-1 here. First one in by Bussey. It's at 3 in a row here. 4. Now has 8 points after being scoreless for about 2.5 quarters. It's Aaron Tiemann in the game, replacing Trevor Bergman. He's been on the floor a lot. Cardinals a little deeper bench. They have played, I think, 9 players. 4 players off the bench. Steffi, dangerous pass, and Niemeyer comes up with it, fortunately for the Wildcats. Nixon to the hole, passes it all the way, and it's tipped out of bounds. We'll stay with the Wildcats, much to the chagrin of the Cardinal fans that were right there. And I think they'll be inbound in the corner there by Devin Webker. Wildcats clinging to a 2-point lead as the Cardinals are making their run. They need some points here. There'll be a foul there. Steffi has scored 11. Check that, 9 of the 11 points that Minster has scored here in the second half. The other 2 points by Nixon. Steffi will back it out. He's been running the point. He's been scoring. He's been doing everything. Might have sold popcorn at halftime. Pass to Fortman, blocked by Rindler. I haven't kept track of individual blocks, but maybe 4 or 5 for Nathan Rindler. Devin Webker. And there it is, stolen away by Homan. They got a 3-on-1. He'll take it to the hoop and one. As Niemeyer tried to draw the charge but wasn't set. And Homan ties up the game and a chance to take the lead on a possible 3-point play. So a bad turnover there by the Wildcats. Gave a run out to the Cardinals. Wellman checks back into the lineup with 4 fouls. Once he's been out, the Cardinals offense has gotten better. They have outscored the Wildcats 8-1. And there'll be a foul on the rebound against the Cardinals. Foul's on Aaron Tiemann, his 4th. 38-38, we are tied. Minster has only scored 1 point this quarter on a free throw by Steffi. They need a successful possession here. They want to keep the lead. Bremen has come back from as much as 11 down to tie it. Steffi fakes, 3-ball off the mark. There's Bergman with the rebound. Bussey driving on Niemeyer. Puts up a hook shot, banks it home. Reese Bussey gives the Cardinals a lead, 40-38. 40-38. Timeout by the Wildcats. This timeout brought to you by Precision Strip. We'll be right back.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Coming out of the Precision Strip timeout, the Minster Wildcats find themselves in a position they haven't been at all day, all night. They are down 2 points. They have led from the start when they broke out to a 5-0 lead. They have led the whole way, but in this quarter, the Cardinals have outscored them 10-1 to take a 2-point lead on the shot by Reese Bussey. So if there was ever a critical possession, this is it. Alec has been guarding Steffi in this quarter. They have switched on several defenders. Steffi has scored 22 points against them. Steffi gets a bump call against Alec. That will be a 1-and-1, so that's a break here if Steffi can hit the foul shots here. You could tie the game. 1-and-1, he went 1 of 2 before. Rolls around, and that's the shooter's roll. Steffi on the season. Free throws 8 of 8. No. Check that. He does 2 big ones there to tie it up. 40-40. To be honest, I was not expecting this type of a game. I expect the Cardinals to be in control most of this game, but it's been Minster in control of most of this game, and we are back and tied. Holman being guarded by Steffi. There's Bergman. Alec. Pass to Alec. He steps out of bounds. Turnover against the Cardinals. It's only the 3rd turnover of the night. 40-40. Minster now can take the lead with some points on this possession. This time Holman is guarding Steffi. And Holman comes up with a steal. To the hoop and in. David Holman with his steal and gives the lead back to the Cardinals. Steffi has had at least 4 different players score, and there's Alec with the steal and the hoop. Cardinals getting turnovers into baskets and now lead by 4, 44-40. Coach McClure calls a timeout. 3:33 to go, a Precision Strip timeout. Cardinals up by 4 on our First National Bank scoreboard. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Winners Meats. Quality meats for 4 generations. Hoagie Lumber. Hilsman Automotive.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nidec Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nidec is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nidec Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nidec.
Welcome back, coming out of the Precision Strip timeout. Coach McClure trying to get his offense to settle down. They've had to lead the whole way, and Tony Bremen has come from behind. They now lead by 4 with 3:38 to go in the contest. It has been a great game in the latest chapter of this rivalry between Minster and New Bremen. Steffi with a runner. Can't get it to fall. Holman comes up with a rebound. David Holman passes it ahead. That goes out of bounds. It'll be Minster ball. So a bit of a careless turnover there by the Cardinals. Just their fourth, but not what they wanted to that case, as Devin Webker will come in for Niemeyer. So inbound is Steffi trying to get open up ahead to Wellman. Wellman guarded by Alec. Now to Steffi guarded by Holman. 44-40 in favor of the Wildcats. Nixon thought about a three. Wildcats need somebody to be a scoring threat besides Steffi. Seats had 24 of the 40 points. And he's had all but 2 of the points in the second half for the Wildcats. There's Nixon. Up and under, left-handed shot. Draws the foul on Rindler. Rindler's got the better of him tonight. And without drawing many fouls, that's a foul on Rindler. So Justin Nixon, I'm sorry, that's his older brother who's playing at Capital. This is Johnny Nixon. 2 shots. Short. Misses both of them. 2 foul shots that the Wildcats could have used there. See what the Cardinals do here. They've been a bit careless at times with the basketball. It's been a bit of an off night, but showing the winners they are, they have come back from what was a double-digit deficit in the third quarter. Bussey travels. He did the old fake one way, and then he switched his pivot foot to drive the other way. Let's say that isn't. Sometimes that doesn't look like traveling, but he switched his pivot feet. So this lead's still at 4. It's been that way a few times. Minster has a chance. They must score soon. Steffi puts one a little bit out of control. Webker comes over the rebound. That's swatted away, and that's by Nathan Rindler again. Bussey will go out of bounds. Bad break as he tried to save it. It went off the official. 2:06 to go. Cardinals haven't been able to pull it away, but the Wildcats haven't been able to get within the 4. Steffi has only been out about a minute each half. Done an admirable job scoring 24 points tonight. Steffi, that's swatted away by Rindler, but a foul. That time he got the ball, and after he hit the ball, he hit the arm, so I would think that was a good foul call. Not what he wanted, because this puts Steffi on the line. Steffi in only his 4th high school game, let alone 4th varsity game. Having a big night in the 20s. Misses that one. He's missed a couple foul shots, but boy, he's done about everything else. It's been a great night for the freshman. Short on the second one. Minster has missed 4 straight foul shots when they needed them most. 44-40. Minster has only scored 3 points in this quarter. They've all been 3 foul shots from Steffi. Holman, backdoor. They give it out to Bussey. Bussey will try to drive. Alec with the 3, in and out. That could have been the dagger. Wildcats staying alive at this 44-40. Steffi hesitates. Fortman thought about it. Kicks it out to Webker. Wellman To the hoop, banks it home. Austin Wellman with a big basket. His first 2 points lead to 2. 1 minute to go. 44-42. Coach Stevens is going to call a timeout. Precision strip timeout. It's given me an opportunity to look up the all-time series is between these two teams. They have played, this is the 169th time they have played between these two schools. Minster leads the series 87-81. Usually when you get one of these long series, you don't get that close, but it's been back and forth through the years. Minster leads the series 87-81. Bremen right now has the ball with a 2-point lead. Reset it, both teams with 9 fouls, so it's double bonus the rest of the way. Possession arrow favors the Cardinals. If you're the Cardinals, you really don't have to score. You definitely don't have to try to shoot a big 3. Nice basket would be big to make it a 2-possession game. See what the Wildcats do, if they'll try to foul somebody. See if the Cardinals will try to spread them out. Dorsey goes to Alec, to Bergman. There's Tiemann to Bergman. Just playing keep away here, and Bergman is fouled. Trevor Bergman hasn't had one of his big scoring nights. He's averaged 10.5. He's only scored 2 tonight, but these are big foul shots coming up here. Bergman a 68% foul shooter, but he was 0 of 2 earlier tonight. Averaging 10.5 on the season, but he's done a nice job of running this offense. 35 seconds to go. Cardinals up by 2. No Cardinals in the lane here. 2 shots, in and out. She looks up like it's right there. How does it not fall? Cardinals are 4 of 10. Reese Bussey hit 4 of 4 free throws, and he misses both of them. Tough night from the foul line. Timeout by Coach McClurg with 29 seconds to go. Wildcats a 1-possession game. You're watching a great high school basketball here on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Coming out of this precision strip timeout, a great ball game here. I just noticed the Minster student section went from a blackout to a whiteout in the second half. Amazing how that works. Right now, Coach McClurg trying to draw up the play. Underdog Wildcats have fought the whole way. Can they pull out a 2-pointer to tie or a 3 to win here? Still a lot of time to go, 29 seconds to go. Obviously, they tried to draw something up, probably have different options. They just want to have a good look as Homan's in the game, will be guarding Steffi. Watch that matchup. Also, the matchup to look is Rindler against Nixon underneath. We'll see as Fortman will inbound it, having some trouble. And he steps on the line when he inbounds it. A bad turnover for the Wildcats. He's trying to pass it in. I think he stepped over the line. Maybe it was a 5-second count, but the end result is it's Cardinal basketball. 29 seconds to go. Cardinals with 2 timeouts, Minster with 1. And they will foul Alec. We'll see if Alec can hit the foul shots that Bergman couldn't on the last possession. Leading scorer for the Cardinals is Bussey with 10. Alec with 7. These are 2 big foul shots here for the lefty. and he can't hit it either. Cardinals were 1 for 6 going in to this quarter. They were 4 of 8. And here, and the only ones hit the foul shots as Bussy was 4 of 8. Alec hits that one, so it's a 3-point game. The Wildcats, still 28 seconds. You don't have to hit a 3 here. Steffi pushes the action. Be hounded by Holman. Wildcats have a timeout if they need one. Holman thought about it. Ball is tipped away. Windler comes up with it. Turnover. And the Cardinals come up with it. Some costly turnovers by the Wildcats here in the fourth quarter. They have fought valiantly as Bergman will go back to line to try to make it a 2-possession game that would almost put it on ice. Still 12 seconds, so not necessarily, but sure he definitely wants to hit it. And right now his foul shot is in the senior's head right now. He's 0 for 5. It's a big one. If he can just make this second one, it makes it a 2-possession game. And he does. Clutch free throw there by the senior. Minster needs to score quick and call a timeout. Steffi will drive. Holman falls. Three-pointer off the mark. Rebound by Alec. He'll run out and play keep away, and that will end it. A great basketball game here. As Minster led for most of the game, the Cardinals come from behind and they win. On our First National Bank scoreboard, 46-42. Great ball game. I'll take a little break to total up my numbers, and we'll have our Wagner's IGA stats and recap here on NKTelco Sports.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our new Bremen, New Knoxville, Salina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Welcome back here to our Wagner's IGA stats and recap. Great ball game here between this rivalry between Minster and Wildcats. Bremen comes from behind to pull out the victory 46-42 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Minster led after one, 15-9. At halftime, they led 27-19. Wildcats led 37-30 after 3, but the Cardinals outscore them 16-5 in the fourth quarter to win 46-42. The Cardinals, 7 different players scored, led by David Holman with 11 points. He had some big runouts and steals in the fourth quarter. Reese Bussy with 10 points, all in the second half. Nick Alec with 8. Aaron Tiemann with 7 points off the bench. Nathan Rindle with 4. Tate Reckerman with 3. Trevor Bergman with 3. The Cardinals struggled from the free throw line. Only 7 of 17, 6 of 11 in the fourth quarter. That was just enough to get down the win. The Cardinals go to 4-1 on the season. They will travel over to Fort Laramie tomorrow night, and then next week they are at St. Henry in MAC action, and also on next Saturday they are home against Mississinawa Valley. For the Minster Wildcats, they were led in scoring by Brogan Steff. He had a great ball game, 24 points. Devin Whipker with 8. Johnny Nixon and James Niemeyer, Noah Papari, Austin Wellman, and Zach Fortman all with 2 points apiece. The Wildcats just 3 of 6 on the free throw line, and they had 10 turnovers, many of those in the fourth quarter, some costly turnovers that hurt them down the stretch. 10 turnovers for Minster, only 4 for the Cardinals. Wildcats fall to 0-4. They will travel to the Vatican next Friday. They will play at Delphus St. John's, and then on Saturday we will play at Anna We're rounding out their Christmas schedule at 12:23 at Versailles. Our player of the game brought to you by NKTelco. This is going to be a little bit unusual. Usually the player of the game comes from the winning team, but tonight I'm giving the player of the game to Brogan Steffi. 24 points. By far, he was the best player on either side of the floor tonight. So Brogan Steffi, in just his 4th varsity game, scores 24 points. Brogan Steffi, our player of the game, sponsored by NKTelco. So congratulations to Brogan. Congratulations to the Bremen Cardinals as they win a thriller 46-42 over Minster. Hope you enjoyed this telecast on NKTelco Sports. For all of us at NKTelco Sports, this is Dave Kanapke. Enjoy the rest of your weekend here, and thanks for watching on NKTelco Sports.